I've bought my first lightsaber.
I had one problem with that whole sentence.
First. Yeah. My first lightsaber. So I've never even switched one on before. And I got a good one as well. Very, very good one. I got one, and it's probably, I don't know if I'm going to put it on the title or not anyway, but it's, if I was going to pick my very, very first lightsaber, this had to be
A sonic screwdriver.
the one. No, you've got one. There's one over there. Okay. I had to get this one. I will be getting more lightsabers because I want to.
I always thought that it was Lightsaber, and I called it
yeah.
Lightsaber for years and years.
I had a lightsaber when I was a kid, about 6 or 7, and it was basically a tube with a torch, and you switched the torch on, and it was a lightsaber.
Well, this is what Tom had, and he sent a photograph, didn't he, for May the 4th, and he was playing with it, and he's nearly 21.
Funny enough, I got a May the 4th deal. That's how I got this very, very nice lightsaber. Now, you can get different sorts of lightsabers.
You said that you hadn't bought anything this year.
Well, I bought this, yeah.
You said that this was a pre-order.
Yeah, pre-ordered it on May the 4th.
In May the 4th. That's not this year then, is it?
Yeah, it was this year.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, moving on. I got a fantastic deal because this particular lightsaber, I've seen £400
black coffee
plus. I'm glad I hope you didn't hear that. But I got a great deal. I got about £130 off prices that I have seen in the past. Now, there's more than one style of this lightsaber. I wanted the black version. There's also a silver version, and there's touches of grey in it and stuff like that. I wanted the all black version, and this is what I've got. What is it, I hear you ask? It is the Darksaber, and that's the one that I've bought, which is why I said I might have more than one lightsaber, because I want to get one that's going to be purely for spinning and doing tricks with and stuff like that, just to...
Or in other words, playing with.
Yeah, exactly. This one, although it does do all of that, is not for combat use, even though I had to defeat the postman, because as you know, you cannot just simply be given a Darksaber. I had to
kick him,
end him, and I did, and now I have the Darksaber in my possession. And you now have
an Asbo.
Yes, trial next Thursday.
Canterbury Magistrates Court. Your Honour.
So anyway, there's different versions of lightsabers. There's the baselit version, which is pretty much basically what I had. I know it's not the same, but I used to have a torch with a tube. It's baselit. There's the Profi versions, I think they're called. The Profi version, which I think it's called Profi or Profi, I can't remember now. But anyway, basically they have a chip so that you can load in your different sounds and stuff. So it's to do with soundboard, or the NeoPixel. This is the NeoPixel version. So basically when you switch it on, it goes, woo, or whatever, yeah. And the lights, rather than one on with a baselit, and it lights like that, it's like that, and it goes, yeah, something like that. That's NeoPixel. The only difference is with the Profi version, it has a programmable soundboard. This has limited sounds, although there's still loads of them. This lightsaber, this is what it's all about today, Star Wars. It's coming in 3 boxes. I've got this one. I haven't said where I've got it from yet. This tube, which I'm guessing is the, what do you call it, the end bit.
Oh yes.
And this, which looks like a case maybe.
It does look very, very long, doesn't
it?
So
let's open the long one first, because I reckon that's possibly the case. And I got this, I will say where I got it from. I got this from a company called Padawan Outpost.
That's a good one. It's not really that heavy.
I reckon that's the case. I think I got a free case, because if you spend over, it's dropped some makeup.
I just saw your makeup blender there, and I'm thinking, oh no.
I need my sword. Not my sword. What's this one? Knife. Anyway, cut that bit out. Yeah, I think I got a free case. I hope so, anyway. Padawan Outpost. Check them out. Leave all the links and stuff
That's
below.
actually a very good name. I like that.
I like the name as well. And I also met some of them at a recent con. Maybe I'll show a clip right now of me meeting Padawan Outpost.
Who's Freya?
I just pre-ordered from you.
Oh yeah, which one?
Dark Saber.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Well, I can't remember when they're coming out though. Is it July or?
We should have some more in stock very soon.
It was the black, like the dark Saber.
We should have them in stock very soon.
Yeah, looking forward to that actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Enjoy it when you...
Yeah, I will do, mate. Yeah, definitely.
Right, so let's get into this massive Vogue box. I need a saber to get in it. My arms are shot to bits at the minute. We've been moving sofas around, haven't we? Well, I have.
I helped.
Yes. Right. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a case.
It's the end bit, isn't it?
So why did I go with Padawan Outpost? Basically, I searched long and hard for this particular model of lightsaber and couldn't get it anywhere else. It sold out very, very quickly. And also they were on my list of good places to purchase one from. So I was keeping an eye on that shop. And wow, look at that.
Oh, that is very nice. Look at that.
That is awesome.
That's like wood.
That is
Actually, it is wood. How much did this cost?
Oh. So do you want to show them the packaging? And I'll show them this.
It's a box. It's just cardboard. It's got your address on it.
It's got some little
Opening.
package in there. All right, thanks, Abby, for your assistance. Chuck that over there. Check
Sorry,
this
Frank.
out.
Good boy.
Look at that. Padawan Outpost
Very nice. Can I smell it in a minute?
case.
Is it real wood?
Of course it's real wood.
It is real wood.
And on
It's
here,
very nice.
it says, "May the Force be with you." You've got little openings there.
So this is our own case then, isn't it? Obviously.
Yeah, I haven't even seen it yet. You're
Right.
seeing it first. Yeah. It's just paper, is it? I don't know.
Yeah. Actually, that's a shame that the inside is not quite as well presented as the outside.
No.
It feels a lot cheaper inside. And there's an awful ridge across the top. Which
Does that come off?
I don't think so. I think it's meant to be there as a... No, I don't think. I think it stays there.
Oh yeah, that is a bit...
That's very naff. Because the outside is really nice.
Yeah, so it's got a bit of a crinkle. I don't know if it's supposed to do that. I don't even know if you're picking it up. Either way, I probably won't have it in a case anyway, to be honest. Is that... Maybe I'm doing this all wrong,
No,
Harvey?
yeah, look. I've just taken this out.
Hang on a minute.
Hang on a minute.
Of course, this has got to come out, surely. Otherwise you won't be able to get anything in there.
Yeah, these will come out, look. Oh, yeah. And then you put this in.
Oh, this comes out.
Ah, alright, it's not shit then.
And then I can turn that around.
Ah, that's
Oh, I
what they've
don't
done
know.
then, isn't it, I think.
I have no idea.
Look, all these bits come out, look.
Oh, look, Abby, it's a cover.
There's us dissing it.
Well, I don't know if it's a cover. Well, yeah, must be this comes off this
I
paper.
hope I'm not buggering this all up because I'm just picking it out anyway.
Look, we'll just destroy it. I think that does
Oh,
that.
look, it got two pieces.
Shit, I've just hit the microphone. Anyway, you get the idea.
I got a big long bit.
You get the idea? I think they get the idea. Give me that back.
Another little bit.
I need that bit, I think. Anyway, moving on. Let's have a look at this one now. I'm guessing this is the blade. I mean, it's got to be in it. It's got some of these. You can mix and match blades, and a lot of them come where you can switch parts around and do your own customised stuff. Not this one, because this is a dark saber, so there's only so much you can really do with a dark saber, isn't there? Really?
Yeah.
That'd be
There's a
silly,
bit more
wouldn't
bits
it?
that you could do with it, though, isn't there, Lee?
It would be silly, wouldn't it, if I started customising that, would it not?
Yes.
I mean, that doesn't make any sense. But let's let's get in here. And I've never seen this either. They didn't have one of these at any of the cons where I've seen sabers being sold. I've never seen one, and they didn't have one at the Padawan Outpost stall either. So this is a first for me. Ooh. Nice, nicely packaged. Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, it's not even round.
No, because it's a Darksaber. That's what I'm saying. It's got this protective stuff on it, which I will take off in a bit, I think. Of course, you know it wasn't round, and it goes whoosh, whoosh. And it's obviously the Darksaber chooses you, so you may not be able to lift it.
Is that like the Elder Wand?
Yeah, so it might be really heavy.
Just a wand, isn't
but
it?
because I defeated someone to obtain this, I should be able to lift
Postman.
it.
Said
Right.
postman.
Right, fine. So there's that bit. Let's get into this bit. This is going to be the hilt, is it not?
It is.
So far so good anyway. Come in 3 different boxes from DHL. Which I'm glad rather than every.
Hello.
Do you know the other day the everyman? He said I didn't even know he was every, and I said, oh, who are you working for now then? And he went every, and I went, oh, it's every, is it? He went, every chance you won't get your parcel. I just pissed myself. But this was from DHL.
He was quite pleased with that as well.
Yeah, I think you love saying that. I'm not sure every delivery people should be saying that. There you go. So this
did make you remember him though, didn't it?
Yeah. Oh, so it's come with a manual. Look, looks like it's an app.
And again, it's a very nice presented box from Padawan Outpost.
Padawan Outpost in there. Let's
Very.
Do you
I'm
wanna lift it
very
off?
impressed with them.
lift it off if you can.
Frank is going to upset the neighbours again.
Oh.
Frank's
out.
upsetting our neighbours. Majorly.
Look at this.
We'll do a video about that in a minute.
Oh well, they won't upset him for much longer once this is up and running. Let me get the lid off.
It looks heavy.
I can't get it off. Off. Ooh, stuff. We've got
Sheet.
stuff
More stuff.
like that.
Oh. A little stuff.
A tool for that is for screwing on. I don't know. There's an Allen key. That's for screwing on the blade.
That's a tiny Allen key.
Ooh, a USB something or other. Look, I mean, obviously, people don't review lightsabers like they do here. So if you want to subscribe, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Look, bits. Look, stuff there.
Lots of little screwy things in there.
What I will do is I will put this together, and you can come back to me, and I'll show this all up and running. Are you ready to see this? Because I haven't even seen it yet.
Can you just hang on?
Oh.
Shout at Frank because he's going berserk.
Frank, stop going berserk! Stop. Are you ready?
I can't see.
Frank's the gardener, by the way.
Get your trousers on.
Oh, it's all wrapped. Can't see that. But well,
Very nicely done.
packaged though. Look, I don't want to tip it out, but there you go. So we have in here a cable, USB cable, and the saber itself, the hilt, which is wrapped extraordinarily well. Feel how heavy that is.
He's dragging something in. That is heavy, yes.
Possibly the neighbour.
That looks... Oh, that wasn't. That's like... It's a proper metal one, isn't it?
Obviously this is going to feel heavier to you, remember?
Oh, I see, because I haven't won it.
Yeah. So let's have a look in here. Oh, I spent so long. I've for a good since Mandalorian first come out, I've been looking for this particular model. It's so difficult to get hold of, and I'm not sure if you can get it now, but it was this. I think this more.
Is this what he won from Moff Gideon?
Yeah, it's just that they do a silvery version, and I just think the Darksaber is darker, and so they have this version, which I think is more in keeping with the Darksaber itself.
Oh, that's a good name for it, really, isn't it?
Well,
It'd be stupid if it was called the Pink Saber, wouldn't it?
So here we go. Here we go. Let's have a look. Whoa.
Oh, it is nice. That is
Oh.
very good, actually. Yeah. Are they all pressy ones? You're so fucking hard.
Are they?
It's a fucking pressy one.
Oh, that's...
It's going to do stuff, that, Lee. It's going to do stuff. Let me see this button.
No, stop pressing buttons.
I want to see the button.
I don't... But, Abby, you don't know what to do with a lightsaber. So until you do... The Force is not with you.
No, I just want to have a look. Oh,
What's that?
that was this Rambo knife.
Oh, I thought you'd done something. It's alive! Abby, stop pressing things.
If you see a button, you have to press it. If you know what that's from, tell me below. It's very nicely done.
Oh, it's very, very nice, yeah. I mean,
There's no
hopefully
dodgy,
that's-
there's no dodgy paint job or anything.
picking that up. Obviously, it's dark, so there you go. That's a good shot.
Can you actually see the two different colours on that?
I can see there's a light of grey. Is that there? A grey and black. Much better in keeping with the Darksaber. They have one that has... This is all silver. All of this is just shiny silver. And it's not meant to be. It's meant to be dark. Like that. So that's obviously why I got it. So like I said, this is my very first lightsaber. I will have to come back to you, though, with this up and running. So I might leave that till tonight and do some proper... out in the garden. We could do that, couldn't we? So come back to me in a minute and I'll have all this made up and working. Okay, so I'm now switching over to this camera because I have a few issues now. Yeah, not particularly happy actually. Here's the manual that's come with this lightsaber. And if you can see the picture there, it's all the rounded style. So it didn't really make much sense to me having a much flatter lightsaber. I didn't fully comprehend exactly how I was supposed to charge this up. But anyway, there's no real instructions here on exactly how to charge it. So I've had to basically work it out, and I also had to message Padawan Outpost as well. In one of the messages that Padawan Outpost sent me, it's a really important instruction that I can't see anywhere in this, because this is a fast charger which I use to charge up loads of my stuff with, my camera stuff and all sorts of stuff, bits from my drone. This charger fits obviously this USB cable that's come with the lightsaber, but under no circumstances should you use a fast charger such as this. And I didn't know this. You know, they've not, nowhere does it say in the instructions, and the reason being is because basically the lightsaber can catch fire, explode.
Power on.
I keep doing that. Hang on. I don't know what's that.
Whispers of power.
Anyway, so yeah, it can explode, it can catch fire, and nowhere really does it say that. But I had to message Padawan Outpost to find out exactly how to locate the charging port, and it's actually in here. So you take off this screw with the Allen key that is supplied. This, I would never have found this just by, I mean, I undone every single screw on here and I didn't find it. So you do that, and then this piece comes out here. This whole top bit comes off as well and doesn't really reveal anything. But here's the mechanism inside. So I'll just put that down there for a sec. And here you can see you've got your battery and everything else, but I couldn't see a charging port. That is because you've then got to take this screw out here. And you know, they did get back to me explaining this with a private YouTube video. I don't know why it's not public, but there you go. So you take that screw out there. bear with me a sec. And then it's quite tight in here, and I was a bit apprehensive in pulling that apart, but if you pull here, oh, it's a bit looser now, I've done it once, there is the charging port. So like I said, do not use whatever charger you've got lying around. That video that you've just been watching was from yesterday, because I had to wait 24 hours for this to turn up in the post, which hopefully is the correct charging block. Here we go. So the one that you actually need is a 1 amp 5 watt plug, but like I said, I couldn't see anywhere that it said that. Now this should be the right one. Output 5 volts equals 1 amp. So yeah, this is a 1 amp charging plug, 5 watt. There you go. I don't know if you can see that. It's a slow charger. It really is. You charge your phone up with this, it will take ages. But this is the one you need, not this one. So make sure you get that right, because I was a bit annoyed about that, because it really isn't clear, and I don't know how you're supposed to know that. Just, you know, I mean, I looked on the internet and loads of people have done the same. So just bear that in mind. So now I'm going to charge this up with the correct charger, and then come back to me, and hopefully I'll have it working. Okay, so while that is charging, it takes between 4 and 8 hours. So, I mean, even that's quite vague, because there doesn't seem to be any lights or any indication on how long you've been charging it for, or how much longer there is to go. Just dropping the old box of shit on the floor. I also asked Padawan in one of my messages what this was for. They didn't answer that question, so that's a bit disappointing, actually. Yeah, I wanna give you a great review, but a couple of things. There was very much a lack of knowledge at the Comic-Con, and I did sort of ask them a lot of questions about when this was going to arrive, and nothing came through. I've asked them what this was. I mean, if anyone knows what this is for, please let me know below. I'm guessing maybe it's got some sound files on there or something. I have no idea. But there you go. I didn't get the answer I needed. And here is the blade. Don't get me wrong. There's no issues that I've got with Padawan. There's no issues so far with this product. I just think that, you know, someone that's new to collecting lightsabers, it's just a little bit complicated. You know, if you've never charged one before, things like that, I could quite easily have destroyed my lightsaber within the first hour of owning it. I've got the blade off now. That looks all very, very nice. So also that came in the box was this. Now this, there is also a video on Padawan's Outpost's YouTube page showing you how to put this together. So I might have to go back and watch that and then come back to you. So if you want to know how to do that, go and check that out. But this is basically the stand. Okay, so I have just done that, and this is fantastic design, really, apart from, again, the shape of the Darksaber is not going to fit into it. So I'm thinking I possibly, and also if I put it like that, it's going to hit the on-off button. It's very close to it. It's not going to stay upright. I mean, yeah, it is a little bit there to balance it. I'm not quite sure I'm happy with that. So I think I'm going to take this apart and do the horizontal version, which would sit probably a lot better. And there you go. And there's the other design that you can have. So it's a lot more simpler. Hopefully, this time it will sit better. Where's the button? I was just looking for the button there. I mean, it's not. It's the design of this particular lightsaber. I mean, I'll probably have it something like, maybe like that. Right, here we go. This is like 2 days later. I finally got it set up. I got the blade in. I've turned the lights off in here, apart from one, just so you can get the full effect. I haven't turned it on yet, so this will be my very first switch on. The chassis is here, with my new charger. So I've got to put this into the hilt. But there you go, that is now in one piece, all put together. I'm just going to say one other thing, one other slight criticism. When I put the blade in, again, you've got a couple of screws that go on either side, and these 2 screws here that need tightening. They hold the blade in place. Again, wasn't completely obvious when you're doing it, but they're basically the screws. Still got my glasses on. Basically, the screws just indent into the plastic blade and just sort of hold it in place. There was a wobble. There was a slight wobble. It was actually quite a bit of a wobble actually, and I wasn't happy with that. And I took it out, put it back in. I kept trying it different ways. Couldn't get rid of this wobble. So what I've done is, without covering any of these bits here, because I'm assuming the light inside the LEDs are going to shine through the side of here as well. So without putting any masking tape there, I put 2 strips of masking tape around that section and around the bottom. Just wound it around about 3 times. Cut a slice both ends, and that has got rid of the wobble altogether. So that's a good little tip there. But here we go. So I'm going to turn it on for the first time. And see what this is like. I know that it's loud because I accidentally, if you'd have seen earlier in the video, it came on, and I don't know how to turn the volume off. So just bear with me. Oh, 1 second before I switch it on for the first time. 1 minute. Now I'm ready. This is the way. Let's see what this is like. Here we go. I have no idea how this works, by the way. My first go.
Power on.
Well, I was expecting more there.
Volume low.
Whoa! Wow. No idea how to change colour. I hope you can still hear me. I have no idea what this is doing. Seems to be stuck on one setting at the minute. I'm taking this off. Sorry. Oh, that's boiling. Right. Okay, so I'm having some issues. Does anyone know what I'm doing wrong? So that's the blaster button when you're hit. But I know you can change colours and stuff, I just don't know how to do it.
The teacher. The second.
What?
The learner.
Learner. Whoa! Oh, look at that! Oh, I like that. Oh, I'm putting my helmet back on. I'm going to go and see Abby. Stay there. Some of her feet done. What do you think?
I'm going to get fired to attack you in a minute. Oh, you scared the shit out of me!
Oh, sorry.
Leave her alone.
Give me the phone.
It's not normal. It really isn't normal.
The dog's actually running away from you.
Wow. I'm really pleased with this.
Are you?
See that? Dropped it.
You can't breathe with that, can you? It's so hot. You're so hot. You warm yourself out.
Okay, so I'm back. Wow, hours of fun. A colour change for some reason. No idea how this all works. It's going pink now. Oh, it's all doing.
Colour selected.
So that's your blocking. Oh, maybe not. Awesome. That is awesome. What did you think? It's really. I haven't even mentioned. I don't think yet, but it is really heavy as well. This is the. I think this is the third version. This is the latest version, the black and grey. Let me turn it on again. Try that again.
The Dark Lord revisited.
Wow. Oops, hit the microphone. The Dark Lord. Hours of fun. Awesome. Wow. That is my first lightsaber. Abby, that's my first lightsaber. Not first and last. I don't know if you heard that. It's complicated. For me, it was anyway. I love it. Absolutely love it. There's more lightsabers to come. So stay tuned on this channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. That's it. Thank you for joining me on this video. I've loved this. That is every pound well spent as far as I'm concerned. I will be picking up other lightsabers, so stay tuned. Until next time, may the force be with you. TTFN.